Family, una all good evening good morning or good afternoon, whatever time you watch this video. First of all, I want to say, congratulations to the two finalists, if I want to put it that way, or the two, party that will make them to the runoff. I want to say kudos. And also, I want to tell the people of Sierra Leone plenty thank you. We then keep the peace after they announce the election. We not hear any kuskas as far as me concerned, not hear anything it. I hope they go stay like that. They will all be responsible and do things them like a responsible people them and a peaceful citizen of that country. And because with the one whole world they watch we. The one whole world they watch we, especially, the rest of Africa, because other countries they don't show we say they can hold peaceful election without any problem. So I believe say let we follow that trend. All right. And one of the first thing and then we I want for put out there, for all election, easy. I know say a tough thing, and I know say so many of who nerves them be so tight. We, the Almighty, put out that way, Ufa Ali, put we on a pause, But right now we all calm down and, the fight continue. That's how I go say. Well, when I say fight continue, I mean fight with the issue, fight with, tell the people them waiting, make them for vote for you. Now go fight your neighbor because of this election or because of politics. Not go fetch your schoolmate, you party because of this, election. Not go fetch you come be Makituman because of this. Not go fetch, your classmate or anything like that. You co-worker. Somebody that they work together because of the kind of thing they are. Because tomorrow, you go end up for regret. This election, they come and pass, so we all go remain. As one family, as one community, we all go remain. So think about it. Be very, very careful. What you they say and how you anger they take for make you react to your anger. All right, please. Let we all think about that because APC win the last two elections them and we all continue for live like brothers and sisters and we all go do the same thing again after this one regardless of who that win. Okay. That being said, I don't see one or two videos there where some people they don't pull and they are right. Some of the things that we then talk about, some of the privileges them way, people that way they oversee, they enjoy, and we want to make people then within Africa, they enjoy some of them privileges then they. But only if we're willing for accept change and bring change inside our country there. If we're willing for accept change, now in the common Sierra Leonean go enjoy the basic necessity of, a daily living, which we not get in our country there. Someone pass you go sell before you before eat. And this is like so many Sierra Leoneans then they go through that. Some of we were there in the country they are like overseas them and whatnot. We they talk, not to forsake, we they talk for me. Some of we were not interested for can't even a salon, for can't even take power there. But we they talk because we know so we get family then they. We know so we get friends then they. We get people that will go school with the way they suffer. Some man don't graduate from school and not even get job, And some of the lady that like I can they talk all the time that they do things they were not even right for do, So things like that I make with the talk because we know say we don't see force and waiting it could take for bring can development. And we don't see them thing and what we they talk, some of who they now we get good job them, we they work, we they pay, we bills them, we they eat fine, or they live fine and everything. If I no, then say, you're not going to live now person in your own place forever. Yes, but for the time being, we are comfortable. Some man on the you don't 60 years old, 70 years old. It's all like go say another go salon self again. Part they can go meet the body in a salon. But with the fact because of una way they under, most people are then comfortable. So sometimes when they talk when I say diaspora people, this is not about diaspora. This is about una way in a salon. Una small picking the way we una need for send a school and send a school. Una vote based on the future, if not for una say, but for una picking them. I'm so disappointed where I see some people that when I graduate, where I know good one. They don't graduate in school for so many years, they don't even get a job. The person that's behind APC, they say Tolombo this, Tolombo that. That is so disappointing. That is just to tell you how the people of Sierra Leone need a deep sensitization or cleanliness of the head. Like seriously, with people that really need for really clean the head up. I know say there are some people that are going to vote regardless of, the party them. Because, that is just something you cannot change. But believe it or not, some of the people that we don't go school, some of them we educate. When I really need to think about the decision that they make. When they vote people into power, when they get for responsible for probably well-being for the next 5 years or so. That moment, the way they want to put in a power, then talk fine, the witness goes, when I put in a power, let we call a spade a spade. We'll talk APC then. I they listen to APC then send somebody, I don't know if that'll be the campaign chairman or whosoever that guy is, I don't forget his name, whether be the interview now, AYV TV, sometimes around 9 o'clock. Together with Ali Kabadem, where they talk, say, look at the roads. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? You're going to put road in front of healthcare and education? And somebody they talk them to, they're picking it. Food not even there for you to talk about road? Like, seriously? This is not some of the things that they talk about. We need to talk because of some of who talk and they say, oh, without the Leone diaspora. No. If I can't salon today, believe me, if I can for 2-3 weeks, I go be comfortable till I return back, I don't get problems. Some of you now want to see people can work on abroad. When I say bra you body out, you vote, use your vote and vote wisely. Now some of you go talk say SLPP this, APC this. Well, this time around, you don't get choice. You get to vote for somebody. Because if you see that you say they vote, you keep your vote, then tomorrow when the country pray, you don't get even right for talk because you be seize you right for talk. When you don't keep your vote, you say you vote, you don't seize you right. Now you don't talk say SLPP bad, APC bad. Well, this is what we call the lesser of the two evil. You have to choose somebody. I be said this before the election, say this election will go into runoff. The only thing I not be get guys, I be free to say APC will take the lead going into the runoff. But God may have it, God having it, SLPP take the lead going to the runoff. That's a big kudos to the SLPP because we fight for that. We work for that. Even some of who were there outside of the diaspora, we know how we fight for that. We know how we work for that. We talk to the people them and we fight financially for make sure we bring SLPP in a power because we believe say if we bring SLPP in a power, we put Madabio as we leader. But Madabio not go do things we go against the constitution of Sierra Leone because even inside SLPP, we scrutinize them. Even inside SLPP, we make sure say you follow the basic principle of democracy, which is what Sierra Leone stand for. Because now for that make SLPP, we will vote for anybody will take position inside SLPP. Even at Dallas here, some of we get much more position than we constituency them or we chapters the whole day. They vote we into power. They not just take power and give it because that is what SLPP believe in. And we believe say when Madabio go there, Madabio, they work for you, not so they work for them. Okay, he accountable to the people of Sierra Leone. The people of Sierra Leone are accountable to him because we SLPP not go left Madabio no more for do what he want for do. We go make sure so we dey be and we work together with him and we dey call on all Sierra Leone and then for see to that fact, for see to that. Una NGCs them, ADP or whatnot. Una all get track record of APC running after you guys. Camerimba. I don't know how many times APC don't capture you, they don't lock in a jail, they don't do 1 or 2 things to you, all right. Of course, as man, we cannot even say. If you not be run away, come out of that country, they like today, for their life, And most recently, we see when they take Kande Yimukela Krango, na court because of whatever it is or whatnot. So APC don't do, una all getting them. So I believe say if really una the thing say I for choose one side, there's not even brainstorming it. Because if APC go in power, each one of una, believe it or not, APC get for go against una and do una something una not like una just ask Charles my guy, he go tell una. When I just ask Tash my guy, APC don't show say a very stubborn people them, and if they know, like I be talking no more so. 1967 to 1992, we MPIC went after them. APC get a track record. If you don't force them for common power, they don't want common power. Even they go do all kinds of things. What you make videos here and go mad sit down because say you get to protect your interest. You get to protect your interest because say if you don't do 1 or 2 things that we're not right. And then you get to make sure say somebody can't the way get you interest. So now all the reason that. But the people of Sierra Leone now get this vote. Now get the decision. Not think about because they can give you a money for drink or they can give you 10,000 euros or whatnot for just 1 or 2 days. Then after that for the 5 years they don't care about you. Think about this. All the thing they do, they dance behind them party, they dance behind this. When they even think what they vote. It's not right. You know, some of una will begin for talk no more and say, oh, this, that. And you know, some of una will say, oh, post them video there, una go begin a course, una go begin a waiting and call. All that one they not even right. All that one they not even right. You know, that then they all and tomorrow, APC gonna power. Oh, waiting and call. Where APC don't in power for 10 years. You tell me what APC don't do for you. Few people like MRC sing no more. The powder work. This work where the powder work. Now few of una no more this way the powder work. The majority then small picking them. Una the some of una where they come out of the diaspora. APCs them. Una they go na tom. Una say they can't talk. Then small picking them. Then marketplace with the tooth, the hog market. Where for they na school. Una they free God, bo. Una they free God. Let we try somebody else. You understand me? Let we try somebody else. Please. Vote with your conscience. Vote for your future. If not for your own future, but for the future of your children and your unborn children. You know, with people that really we need for sensitize una. For real. Because if we not do that, you know, and if we not listen, believe it or not, you know, some of we will waka and come back. You know, quite frankly, life is comfortable. In this part of the world, life is comfortable. We know, say, you know, as long as I stay as a law-abiding citizen of the United States, you know, I don't have problem with anybody. I can stay here for the rest of my life. You know, I can just come down there and visit. Seriously. But for una way there and look at it, medical system, nothing. Education, nothing. When I talk about road. Now road they eat. Come on, me people them. Una change yourself. First of all, change start from within. If you not change your mind, you're not going to be able for change salon. You get for change your mind. You get for change your way of thinking. You get for change everything before you able for change salon or even for change the next person. So before you tell somebody else for change, please change yourself first. Sit down and think about it. Think about it before you go cast your vote. Vote SLPP because now the only way out. One country, one people, one Sierra Leone. God bless you.